Hello, friends. History often remembers the kings who ruled and the priests who chanted, but what about those who simply lived? The canoe glides by a quiet village at dawn. Smoke drifts from huts. A cow moos lazily. Somewhere, someone writes, not on paper perhaps, but into memory, into song, into the warm hush of early morning. Today, we listen to two voices, one young and curious, the other old and wise. Both forgotten by records, but never by time. The girl's diary, imagined from an early Vedic village. Today, I helped father with the cows. He says I walk like a calf, clumsy and fast, but he laughed. I like it when he laughs. Mother taught me a new song today, about Soma and the gods. She sings when she grinds grain. I try to match her pitch, but she says I rush like Indra's horse. There was a yajna last night. The fire was big, and the priest sang in a voice I didn't understand, but I felt it, like the stars stopped to listen. They gave Soma to the fire. I wonder if the fire drinks like we do. I asked why we don't drink it. She said it's only for the learned. I said, maybe I'll be learned one day. She didn't answer. Her words are simple, but her world is not. She sees yajnas through wonder, not doctrine. She hums the old songs, but dreams new ones. And just beyond her hut, under a tree that's seen more seasons than she has, sits a man who remembers what it was like before all this began to settle. He doesn't write, he just speaks, perhaps to the wind or to the past. The tribal leader's reflection. We once moved with the rain. The land didn't belong to us, we belonged to it. Now we build fences, offerings, thrones. I've watched our people trade the open sky for smoke from sacred fires. I've seen the priests raise their voices and the warriors lower their heads. We are stronger now, safer, perhaps. But sometimes I miss the time when we decided things with silence and firelight. Now there are rituals for everything, a chant for each season, a rule for every gift. I do not question the gods, but I wonder who we were before we learned their names. Still, I led them here. I taught them to stay, and I will not turn back, but I speak this aloud so the wind remembers. So someone, someday, knows that we were not always kings. Once, we were just people, listening to the earth. Two voices, young and old, one reaching forward, the other looking back. Next time, that quiet earth will begin to rise into capitals, court power that echoes across the land. Coming up, the rise of Kuru and Panchala, culture centers and political consolidation. Because before laws were written, before dynasties rose, someone always whispered, we began here.